Hey there, future retirees. Ready to trade in that big ol' house for something a bit more cozy and manageable? You know, a place where the echo of your own voice isn't the only company you have all day? Well, you've come to the right place. We're about to embark on a hilarious journey through the ins and outs of downsizing for retirement. We'll talk about everything from deciding when it's time to move to finally letting go of that dusty old bread maker you swore you'd use one day. Spoiler alert, you won't. So, grab your reading glasses, settle into your favorite chair, you know, the one you haven't managed to get out of since that Thanksgiving feast last year, and get ready to laugh your way to a stress-free retirement. Okay, first things first. How do you know when it's the right time to downsize? It's a big decision, and it can feel overwhelming. Well, it's different for everyone, but there are a few telltale signs. Maybe you're tired of mowing the lawn every weekend, or the garden is starting to look more like a jungle. Or maybe you're starting to feel like you need a map and a compass just to find the bathroom. And let's not forget about the financial benefits. Downsizing can significantly reduce your living expenses. Downsizing can free up some serious cash for all those retirement dreams you've got, like finally taking that trip to Europe, exploring new cultures, and tasting exotic cuisines. Or buying that yacht you've always wanted. Imagine sailing into the sunset on your own boat. Okay, maybe just a rowboat. But still, the freedom is what counts. And then there's the whole less stuff, less stress thing. A smaller space means less to clean and maintain. You know what I'm talking about. That spare room that's become a black hole for anything and everything you don't know what to do with? Yeah, it's time to say goodbye. Decluttering can be incredibly liberating. Trust me, your kids don't want your old record collection. They have Spotify now. Remember, retirement is all about enjoying life to the fullest. So if downsizing means more time for travel, hobbies, and spending time with loved ones, then go for it. Embrace the change and make the most of your golden years. So you've decided to take the plunge and downsize. Congratulations. Now comes the fun part, selling your house. Don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds. With a little preparation and a good real estate agent, you'll be saying sold in no time. First things first, you need to figure out what your house is actually worth. And no, you can't just pick a random number that pops into your head, no matter how much you love that number. You'll need to get a professional appraisal to determine its fair market value. Once you know what you're working with, it's time to spruce things up a bit. A fresh coat of paint, a little landscaping, maybe even a new welcome mat can go a long way in making your house more appealing to potential buyers. And while you're at it, you might want to tackle those lingering repairs you've been putting off for, the last decade or so. Remember, first impressions matter. Alright folks, it's time to roll up our sleeves and get down to business. Today, we're diving into the world of decluttering, and trust me, it's going to be worth it. Decluttering. I know, it's probably not your idea of a good time. The thought of sorting through all that stuff can be overwhelming. You'd rather be out playing pickleball or perfecting your meringue recipe, right? But sometimes, a little sacrifice now can lead to a lot more fun later. But trust me on this one. Getting a head start on decluttering will make your life so much easier down the road. Imagine walking into a room and feeling a sense of calm instead of chaos. Think of it like this. Every item you get rid of is one less thing you have to pack, move, unpack, and find a place for in your new home. It's like giving your future self a gift. Plus, letting go of stuff can be incredibly liberating. It's a chance to start fresh and focus on what truly matters to you. It's like lifting a weight off your shoulders, or maybe just off that shelf in the garage that's about to collapse. You'll feel lighter both physically and mentally. So, where do you start? One room at a time, my friend. Focus on one space and give it your full attention. Don't try to tackle everything at once, or you'll end up feeling overwhelmed and defeated. Break it down into manageable chunks. And here's a little secret. The best way to make decluttering less daunting is to turn it into a game. Make it fun and engaging. Put on some music, grab a friend or family member to help. Bribery with pizza works wonders. And get sorting. The more, the merrier. Create 3 piles. Keep, donate, sell, and toss. This will help you stay organized and make decisions easier. Be honest with yourself about what you truly need and use. If it doesn't serve a purpose or bring you joy, it's time to let it go. Remember, decluttering is a process, not a race. Take your time and celebrate your progress along the way. Happy decluttering. Okay, now for the fun part, house hunting. This time around you get to be a little pickier. Forget about needing a playroom or a backyard big enough for a trampoline. This time, it's all about you. First things first, location, location, location. Do you envision yourself living closer to your family? Maybe you're dreaming of a beachfront condo where you can sip lemonade and watch the sunset every night. Or maybe you'd prefer a cozy cabin in the woods where your loudest neighbors are the birds and squirrels. The possibilities are endless. Think about your lifestyle and what's important to you. Do you need a place with plenty of space for entertaining, or are you perfectly content with a cozy one-bedroom apartment? Are you an avid gardener who needs a yard, or would you rather just admire the flowers from afar? You want to make sure your new home is a place where you can live comfortably and safely for years to come. Well folks, you've made it. You've sold your house, decluttered like a pro, and found your dream retirement home. Now there's just one last hurdle to overcome, the actual move. But don't worry, with a little planning and organization, and maybe a little help from your friends, you'll be settled into your new place before you can say, "Where's the TV remote?" First things first, hire professional movers. I know it's an added expense, but trust me, your back will thank you. Plus, professional movers have the experience and equipment to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Just make sure you book them well in advance, especially if you're moving during peak season. Now let's talk about packing. This is where all that decluttering you did earlier will really pay off. Remember those labels I mentioned? Use them liberally. Label every box clearly with its contents and the room it belongs in. This will save you so much time and frustration when you're unpacking. Congratulations! You've officially downsized and moved into your fabulous new retirement digs. This is a huge milestone, and you should be incredibly proud of yourself for taking this step. Take a moment to soak it all in. The freedom, the flexibility, the fact that you don't have to mow the lawn ever again, unless you want to, of course. Imagine all the time you'll save and the new experiences you can have. Now, it's time to embrace this exciting new chapter and make the most of it. This is your chance to live life on your own terms. Remember all those things you said you'd do when you had more time? All those dreams and aspirations you put on hold? Well, guess what? Now's your chance. The world is your oyster, and you have the time to explore it. Get involved in your new community. Building connections and making new friends can be incredibly rewarding. Join a club, volunteer, take a class, or pick up a new hobby. There are endless opportunities to learn and grow, or simply strike up conversations with your neighbors. You never know who you might meet or what new friendships you might form. You'll be surprised at how quickly you can make new friends and feel right at home. A strong social network can make all the difference. And don't forget about all those hobbies and passions you put on hold while you were busy working and raising a family. Now is the perfect time to dive back into them. Always wanted to learn how to play the guitar? Now's the time. Take lessons, practice, and enjoy the music. Have a passion for photography? Capture the beauty around you and share it with others. Join a local camera club, connect with fellow enthusiasts, and improve your skills. Retirement is the perfect opportunity to explore your interests and discover new ones. The possibilities are endless. Speaking of exploring, don't forget about travel. The world is waiting for you. Remember that trip to Europe you always dreamed of? Now you can make it happen. Or how about a relaxing cruise to the Bahamas? The options are limitless. With less overhead and more free time, you can finally turn those travel dreams into a reality. So pack your bags and start your adventure. And there you have it, folks. Downsizing for retirement doesn't have to be a daunting task. With a bit of planning, a good sense of humor, and maybe a few extra boxes, you can make this transition smoothly and stress-free. Remember, it's not about getting rid of things, it's about making room for new experiences and adventures. So, embrace the change, focus on the positive, and get ready to enjoy the retirement of your dreams.